Hello, everybody. This is Dr. Doom with your daily global quarantine stream. What's happening, Stefan Forrester, Leome, Blossom Tree, Darlene Bates, Christina Faith? Good to see you guys. I went to work today and sweat about 10 buckets of sweat, and I'm feeling a lot better. I still have a little congestion, but I'm definitely coming back to life. I appreciate all the prayers and all that stuff. Thank you guys. Christina Faith, Tanya Pownell, Heather Gravel, Anastasia Gons, Unknown Comic, Rod Stiffington. What's happening, LA? Good to see you, buddy. Paul, DBZ, Lindsay, hello and blessings, Darlene. Roosevelt Carter. Okay, so pretty much everybody on earth is talking about Nancy Pelosi done went to damn Taiwan. She is officially there. I don't know, hell, she could be gone by now for all I know. Had the wrong profile. What's up, Roosevelt? Mary Kazor, good to see you guys. So, yeah, Nancy Pelosi went there. You know, she's there. China's raising all kinds of hell. They're threatening military provocations, whatever the hell that is. People are assuming, you know, that China's going to do something. Me personally, I don't know if they're going to do anything other than just, you know, they're doing a bunch. They're basically planning to surround Taiwan with military drills, with fighter jets and bombs and everything, but not actually do anything. Whether or not something happens anyway, you know, you could have a rogue agent in the Chinese People's Liberation Army just fire some shots at somebody, and there we have a World War III scenario. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen, guys. I really don't. Honestly, I doubt anything's going to happen as far as China actually trying to blow Pelosi's plane out of the sky or anything like that. I don't see that happening, but who knows? That's really all anybody is talking about. It's taking precedence over every other thing going on in the world right now. That's me. Hey. That's me. Hey. Let's see if I can get this. That's me. Hey. I can hear. So I'm listening to me on my phone on the live stream, and I hear the horrible crickets. I hear the horrible crickets everybody's been having to endure. Once again, I apologize. There's the PayPal and the Cash App link if anybody's trying to donate something. Whew. So, yeah, I haven't actually seen any updates on the Serbia and Kosovo situation. Haven't seen any updates on Azerbaijan and Armenia. Looks like they're both trying to kick it off, too. Again, Kosovo is like a NATO ally, and Serbia is with Russia, and Azerbaijan and Armenia, same situation. You know, one's friendly with the U.S. and one's friendly with Russia. So maybe this is all about to kick off, people. I can't say. I mean, I did post that damn picture of Beyonce sitting on a pale horse the other day, and I mean, they're supposed to kill a fourth of mankind with the famine and the sword and the pestilence. So who knows? Anything's possible. Something big is coming. That's what a lot of people think. I don't know. I don't know if something's going to happen or not. I really don't. I mean, it's up in the air right now. You know, usually I can get a pretty good beat on these kind of situations, but I don't know what's going to happen here. I probably said that 50 times already because I don't know. Shit. What's happening? Ed Case, Cindy Coker, Jim Verloop. Could be World War III. One thing I can say, I've never given Nancy Pelosi props for any damn thing, but I do give her props for having enough kahunas to actually go along with her trip after China threatening and everything. That's probably the only time you ever hear me say anything positive about that woman. But you know, like I said, in my opinion, I believe they should have never staged a visit to go there to begin with. But being that she went ahead and went anyway with China and all their threats, I mean, I give her kudos for that one. Especially if they threatened to shoot her plane down out of the sky. I guess she's like, whatever. About to get out of here. Keep watch this week. Probably just a clone. Yeah, a lot of people said it was probably a body double or a clone or just some random ass old lady that they tried to dress up to look like her. Who knows? But the fact that they even pretended to send her showed some serious, kahunas, if you ask me. What's happening, Tom Cruise? Where you think China will fly a crap ton of planes, show of force? Yeah. That's all I think they're going to do is a show of force. They already said they're going to completely surround Taiwan with military drills and live fire, shooting missiles and bombs and stuff, but just out into the ocean, not actually at Taiwan. But who knows? I mean, there are so many different things that could happen. I'm thinking maybe after Pelosi leaves, they might just go ahead and invade Taiwan now. That's a strong possibility there. I doubt they're going to do any damn thing while she's there. China did anything. There were 3 aircraft carriers sitting off the island's coast. What's happening, Molly D? Just getting on here. My husband and I need prayer. Our house burned down. We are fine, but lost our cat. So everybody pray for Molly D. That is absolutely horrible. Sorry to hear that, Molly D. Happened today. Fire department is still there. Everybody keep Molly D and her family in your prayers, please. That is so sad. Sorry to hear that, Molly. Yeah, you're welcome. Damn. I've never been through that before, but I couldn't even begin to imagine how awful that would be. People like, well, I can always get another house. Well, it ain't about that. You have memories in your house, probably pictures and things like that get burned up and, just family heirlooms and all kinds of stuff. And let alone, God forbid, your pets or people die in the fire. So, yeah, definitely sorry to hear that, Molly D. It's terrible. What's happening, Dewan? Said Marfugel just posted a new video. Well, what the hell is Marfugel talking about, unknown comic? Yeah, what's Marfugel talking about, huh? Anything special? Yeah, I was hoping that the main channel would be back operational now, but apparently it's not. So I guess I'm just kind of winging it right here, I think. Yeah, but again, I haven't heard any updates as far as Kosovo and Serbia is concerned. But, things could pop off everywhere, people. It's hard to say where it's going to go next. I forgot to put my glasses on. My eyes are all blurry again. Don't know what Marv said. I just got a shout out from Marv last night. That's pretty cool, Anastasia Gons. Going to text you to see how you're feeling. Yeah, I'm doing better. I mean, like I said, I'm just got a little congestion, but other than that, I feel pretty good. I feel a lot better. Actually got a little color coming back into my face. I was all pale and stuff for days. Said, please give CB back his channel. The sound on this one is awful. Well, thank you, Darlene. I can check on there now. I'm going to check real quick and just see. But I'm pretty sure I didn't try before the live stream, but I tried to upload a video earlier today, and it just would not go through. I'm assuming, at least by Thursday I should be good. I would have thought that I'd be able to go live again today, but apparently not. Because they haven't uploaded any of the videos I tried to upload today, so I'm still banned. Still banned, people. U.S. crude emergency stockpile is the lowest in 37 years. Yeah, the Biden just keeps releasing it. Hell, they sold some. Remember, there was reports that was talking about they sold some of the strategic oil reserves to China. I was like, what in the hell is that fool doing? Speaking of Biden, they said he's got the damn COVID again. It's like he tested negative. Well, he had it and then tested negative. So they're like, okay, he's good now. Then, like the next day, he tested positive again. And now he's coughing again. So who knows? Maybe he's about to kick the bucket. Michigan state officials are urging all to avoid contact with the Huron River after the release of 10,000 gallons of hexavalent chromium. Shit, that sounds horrible. What the hell is hexavalent chromium? Which is highly carcinogenic. What's a highly carcinogenic chemical? And what's the name of it? Hexavalent chromium. So stay the hell out of the Huron River, everybody. What's happening, Gina? Always a VIP. Good to see you. Big bucks, no whammies. Thanks for the donation, Darlene. I appreciate it. I know times are hard for everybody right now. Shit, I'm really struggling. Brielle's birthday's in, 9 more days. I got to get my shit together. The pressure is on everywhere. Middle East erupts, India, Asia, South America. I guess we can be somewhat proud. We're doing a little better than most places. Yeah, pretty much, Tom. Hexavalent chromium. That sounds horrible. There's one thing that I do want to bring up, though. I mean, this is a take it with a grain of salt thing. Somebody shared this with me on Twitter. They were saying it's possible. Now, me personally, I don't see this, but you never know. They were saying that maybe the whole reason why we actually sent Pelosi there or allowed her to go whatever is because they know that China is about to invade Taiwan like next month or October, and we're just trying to go ahead and get the shit kicking off before they're actually ready. That's why we got all our carrier strike groups there and everything. I mean, I guess, but I don't see that happen. I don't really think we're quite to that point yet. But somebody said they saw it on Blazing Press or whatever, and it could be. Who knows? I mean, like I said, because all these other things are breaking off other skirmishes in other countries, so maybe everybody is about to go at it and send us full force into the apocalypse. And then, like I said, Biden his COVID reactivated, maybe so he can have an excuse to be in his bunker. I mean, who knows? Shit. What's up, Jessica Campbell? It's all speculation at this point until something actually happens, And cleaning the house. Got a guest coming for a few days. Busy, but taking a short break. Yeah, that's what's up, Gina. Everybody needs a break. I had about a 4-day break. I was so freaking sick. Goodness gracious. What's up, shits and giggles? My twins will be 5 years old tomorrow, and we have a $400 power bill and rent, man. It's getting crazy with the bills. Yeah, it is. It's ridiculous. The gas, man. Like I said, my gas in the car I drive to work, hell, I go to work 2 days, and a whole quarter of tank's gone. I don't know what the hell's happened to it. I still haven't taken it to the shop or anything. It runs fine. It's just only getting 11.5 miles per gallon of gas. Seems like it's getting lower and lower. I don't know if I got a leak in the tank or what the hell's going on. How did you lose your wrench? It must be because we're on the backup, Jessica. I can give it right back to you. My apologies. That's maybe when we go back on the regular channel, you should still have it over there. Okay, just trying to adjust to this BS that's supposed to be the best thing since sliced bread. California closed all 38 of its Geico offices without notice, leaving hundreds jobless. What the hell's that all about? What'd they close those for? They're trying to move to Texas to get away from the, what's his name? Gavin Newsom, governor. They said the people are leaving California in droves because they're tired. It's like these liberals want you to pass all these crazy ass Green New Deal laws, but then when you do the shit and the monkeypox and the jabs and all that, but then when you do it, they say, let's get the hell out of there. All they want to do is lock us down and take away our rights. Like, you dumbass, that's what you told them to do. Well, anyway, they're moving to Mexico City. The people in Mexico City said, get these Americans the hell out of here. They don't want the Americans in Mexico City, but they're moving there from California in droves. Yeah, and they're moving to Texas in droves as well from California. It's like, well, you done screwed your state up. Just stay there and deal with the consequences. Don't try to go, to Texas and then vote Democrat and then turn that into a cesspool shithole state as well. I think it's the ethanol thing they're doing with the gas. Suburban is doing the same with mileage. Maybe it is. I don't know, man. It's crazy, though. All I'm going to say is don't complain about your situation. It could be worse. Yeah, always. Always. Hell, it's going to get worse for everybody, too, especially if some shit pops off between us and China. Everybody on the planet shit's going to get worse if something pops off between us and China. What's happening? Who is that? Carlos B. Good to see you. Things are about to get horrible as soon as the rapture's over. Just got an Amber Alert. Scared the crap out of me. What'd you think? It was a missile siren or something? I'm so glad I'm feeling better. Like I said, I'm still not completely well, but I feel so much better now. That was horrible. I don't know what kind of Franken virus I had. Said, Molly D, I'm sorry to hear this. My parents' home burned down 7 years ago. Such a bad day. It was. Hugs and kisses. Yeah. I don't know. Hell, I might have some kind of headlines. I did a live stream yesterday and seemed like we was on the precipice of damn World War III, and now everything just got quiet and everybody's talking about Pelosi. Voting for the next UK Prime Minister has been delayed after GCHQ warned that cyber hackers could change people's ballots. So I guess they're saying their elections are going to be compromised, so they're not going to vote on the next UK Prime Minister just yet. I don't know how long it's being delayed for. Oh, I told y'all yesterday we sent another $550 million to Ukraine, America. I don't get it. Where the hell is this money coming from? I don't want to get on one of my little tangents about it. That's sending all this hundreds of millions of dollars to Ukraine, but we're $31 trillion in debt. We've got hundreds of thousands of homeless people, probably millions of homeless people in America. Hell, I don't know how many's homeless. I mean, the veterans are getting treated like shit. Where the hell is the money going? I mean, where's it coming from? Well, it's taxpayer dollars. Okay, so why not fund the things that need funded in the United States before we send these billions of dollars to Ukraine? What the hell is going on in Ukraine to why we need to be sending billions and billions of dollars over there? I told you, I still think it's a money laundering scheme that the U.S. government's doing to wash the money and, steal it before we collapse. I should be out of YouTube jail tomorrow, Watchmen. So Thursday's live stream should be able to happen on the real channel, the main channel. The end of America, I think it is too, honestly. They're just trying to steal whatever they can before the damn thing crashes and burns. Can't find things in the USA if it would cause instant hyperinflation. can't fund things. A can of Coke in Africa costs $12. You said as a veteran, you're being treated superbly. Well, everybody I know that, goes to the VA and everything talking about it's not, they're not being treated superbly, but maybe it's different for other people. So all that stuff is starting to kick off the war in Kosovo. Yeah. Haven't heard anything about him in a week. About who? Oh, they are taking the heat off of Hunter. The Chinese ambassador has warned British MPs against visiting Taiwan. Apparently, the British MPs are planning on whatever the hell an MP is. I know, what is that? Hell, I don't know. Somebody in the government? I know it ain't the military police. That's what it is in America. But yeah, exactly. You haven't heard nothing about Hunter Biden. It's hard telling, man. Damn, I wish I'd have put my glasses on. Everything's blurry. The U.S. has reported 515 new monkeypox cases. I'm glad they brought that up, BNO News, because, yeah, they're really starting to push this monkeypox now. Remember, I told you about 2 months ago that they're possibly going to end up locking our ass down when it comes November time frame for the elections and everything, so they can steal those too. So we'll just have to wait and see. But I'm seriously thinking they're going to lock our ass down due to monkeypox in November, maybe October. Who knows? I'm not saying that's a fact. I haven't heard that anywhere. I'm just, I try to see where things are going by the actions they're taking now, and it looks like that's where they're headed with that monkeypox shit. No one wants Nancy. Also, Taiwan is the leading exporter of chips worldwide, not potato chips, but semiconductor chips. A war with China could shut down much of the global supply chain for anything needing computer chips. And that's why it's such a big deal with us. And that's why we could be trying to force China's hand to see if they're to try to make them invade or whatever, to go ahead and get the war started. Because if they take over Taiwan, it will definitely change, what I'm saying, I guess the business deal we have with Taiwan for these chips. And we've already been having shortages since the supply chain bullshit or whatever. So we definitely need to keep Taiwan, at the same level they are now as in business dealings. So if China does take them over, I'm sure they would possibly even stop it or use that as a bargaining chip to make us do all kinds of crazy shit. Like I said, none of this shit would have happened if Bill Clinton would have never passed that NAFTA deal. China wasn't shit before that happened. Now China's like the most powerful country in the world thanks to Bill Clinton. Ain't that some shit? But remember, Japan got powerful as hell too back in, what was it, the damn, way back when we went to war with their ass and we had to smack them back down. So hopefully it'll happen that way this time. But from everything I've seen, China's supposed to be leading the New World Order. So I don't think it's going to work that way this time. Yeah, but if Taiwan sells the chip tech to the U.S., hell, it'll take years for us to build the infrastructure to be able to manufacture them ourselves. What's happening, Anthony Wapow? I'm surprised the American people are not rising up and physically removing these politicians from their seats. I'm surprised too. Hell, I agree with you 100% on that one. As I sit here on the couch and bitch about it, I'm not doing nothing myself, but if there was enough of us, I probably would be in the group. The White House claims that Biden's COVID cough has returned. Nancy's slogan is she won't stop. What's up, Watchman? Wow. Says U.S. Air Force has been authorized to open fire in case of any Chinese interference on the plane carrying Pelosi. So they're saying, they said any interference. I guess that means, because what I'm assuming is going to happen when Nancy Pelosi leaves, they're going to take Chinese fighter jets and buzz their plane and shit, but not shoot it down, just fly close enough to scare the piss out of her. And, shoot bombs and shit underneath and in the sea underneath and things like that. So they're saying that the U.S. has been authorized to open fire if there's any Chinese interference on Pelosi's plane when she leaves. I don't know when she's leaving, if she's left already. I have no idea. But that's a possibility they would do that. I doubt they'll shoot it down, but that I could see them just flying close to the plane to try to scare them and shit. And the U.S. has authorization to shoot the planes down. She could flash them and they'd be more scared. What's up, MK Jeep, Default Apocalypse? Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say, but I know one thing. I've been looking through my preps and wondering what I need to get more of. And one thing I definitely need to get more of is some damn canned potatoes. I know that's off topic or whatever, but I was telling Tits, I was like, you know what, Tits? I was watching Survival Living. You know, he used to be Central Florida prepper, and he was like bought about 14 or 15 cans of potatoes. And I was like, you know what, Toots? I think we need to get some more canned potatoes. She looked at me like, okay. I was like, yeah, it's something we need more of. I know I have a few in my preps, but not a lot. That's a good thing to have because, you can, whether they're the sliced canned potatoes or whole ones, you can always cut them up or like ball them up together and like make some potato cakes. Anybody here ever had potato cakes? Basically, you ball up potatoes, like mash them up and then make them into little patties and fry them. That shit's good. I ain't had none of them in a long time. Yeah, Nancy Pelosi, if she really is in Taiwan, she's probably Taiwan right now, she's probably soused their asses, tore the hell up. She don't know what's going on. Home canned potatoes are good. What's up, Fancy True, Fat Cat? Just one can of food a day, a meager meal will still need to buy 365 for a year of stock. That's why a lot of people buy the beans and rice. It goes a little further, for the amount of the bulk or whatever, the size of it. Like a 25-pound bag of rice. I mean, what do you eat? Like half a pound of rice for a meal for like 3 people? So something like that. Hell, I don't know. I'm saying so that would be like 50 days worth of a meal. 125-pound bag of rice, as opposed to having, whatever. Oh, wow. Got those potato flaked in a pouch with flavors. Yeah, I got some of those too, but I don't know how long they last. I've heard several people say they've tried to store the pouch potatoes long term and it had mold in them when they opened them. So I think I'm gonna have to try the cans out. I don't know. I've never seen mold in any of them I've opened before. Made some potato cakes just the other day with fried green tomatoes. God, that sounds good, Blossom Tree. You had those before, Fat Cat? Hash brown patties? Yeah, it is good. Yeah. I've even made them with the flake potatoes. Just put a little bit of water in them and make them into patties, and then slather them in butter and have some grease in the skillet and drop it in there. Goodness gracious, shit far. You can put some onions on them if you want. Fry them right in there. Potato cakes, miss them. My mom used to make them. That's some of that Great Depression cooking there, ain't it? Yeah, we'll all be sharing potato cake recipes this time next year. Oh, yeah, you can put some little slices of Spam in it. Like it when my dad does potatoes, uses onion, salt, and pepper, and fries it. That sounds good. Now you kind of want meatloaf. Take your tater patties and crush up Ritz crackers and batter your tater patty in the Ritz. That sounds good too. Wow. See, we need to get on this. We're gonna have a whole live stream just about ways to prepare potato cakes. The 9th of Av looks good for the rapture. And that sounds good, Blossom Tree. Fried green tomatoes and potato cakes. Yeah. I am attempting to grow potatoes in a cardboard box. I have 3 boxes. The leaves and top growth look good. Wonder how much of a harvest I'll get. It's hard to say, Mary. It could be a good one. Credit card balances have jumped 13%, highest leap in over 20 years as inflation outpaces wage growth. My mom would always make extra mashed for cakes on Friday for weekend breakfast. Instant doesn't last long. Got red and russets growing right now. Now I want some potato cakes, and then my stomach done started growling thinking about them. Goodness gracious. I bet Riel would even like those. I wonder if I could put them in an air fryer, what that would do. What about salmon cakes? Yep, love those too. Salmon croquettes. You fry up the salmon. Yeah, my mom makes some good salmon croquettes, whatever the hell they are. Where we at with Nancy and China? When does she leave? I'm not sure when she leaves, Alex Black. I guess tomorrow. I'm assuming tomorrow, maybe tonight. It's hard to say. I don't think China's dumb enough to try to actually shoot her plane down or anything like that. And we already, our government said, the Pentagon or whoever said we're already authorized. If there's any interference with her plane, that the violators will be shot down. So if China plans on buzzing Nancy Pelosi's plane, they're probably going to light their ass up. So that could be it. Made some salmon patties. Yes, I ain't had none in a long time. Friends make salmon cakes with salmon he has smoked in a smoker. That sounds good too. Looks like I will have all the green tomatoes and potato cakes to ourselves. Everyone that was in my bug out group quit preparing because they didn't feel anything is going to happen. Well, that's too bad for them. Hell, I mean, it takes years and years. It could still be another 5 years. I don't think any further than that, but I doubt we'll make it to this time next year without everybody starting to work in on their preps, even if it's just because of a depression or whatever. It might not have to be a nuclear damn holocaust or, anything like that. It could just be, we just don't have the money anymore because all the businesses are shutting down and people losing their jobs. Bug out groups will turn on each other anyway. Well, it's hard to say. That's why I kind of, I'm skeptical about that. Even the best of friends in a shit hit the fan scenario would turn on each other. Baked tater cakes with a depression and topped with 1 egg, cheese, bacon bits, and salt and pepper. Goodness gracious. What's up, Chris Colton? I must be starving. That's why I want to move out of the city when things get tough. Hunt squirrels and rabbits and birds. The city animals are nasty. They got parasites in their stomach. Yeah, that's what I've heard, Anthony Wapow. I'm glad. I was thinking that maybe China, after Pelosi leaves, they might do a cyber attack on America. That would be interesting, right? Something like kind of like what they accused Russia of with the Colonial Pipeline. Maybe China will do a hack on America after she leaves. That's a possibility. Exactly, Watchmen. Best friends seem to turn on each other without even any major calamities. I agree. Eating Wendy's chili and a baked tater from there, it's good. Yeah, I ain't had no Wendy's chili in a long time. I used to tear that stuff up when I was younger. Went to the store the other day for the first time in almost 2 years. What a mess. The prices were outrageous. I could imagine seeing that. That's like a damn culture shock there. Inflation shock. Say culture shock. What the hell? Always get from Wendy's and a triple stack, no onions or pickles. We've noticed several spots with the deer, turkey, fish around here that the population of animals is almost gone now in quite a few areas where there used to be tons of them. Said you was thinking something was going to happen here today. I know, right? I was just like looking around with my job and shit, wondering if any of the computer systems have gone down or whatever, because I was ready to haul ass. Yeah, well, Pelosi done landed, so damn power might get cut or anything. China's going to hack the shit out of us. Went to Chinese buffet today. Sure going to miss them when the things go down. Cindy Coker. When the shit goes down, you better be ready. When the shit goes down. Anybody remember that? They're probably going to ban me for that. YouTube sucks so damn bad. Oh, goodness gracious. I am thankful that I can even do videos on here, but the censorship is horrible. Maybe when we get a Republican president back in office, they'll let us sue the shit out of him for all this censorship. That's something they need to think about. These demonic Democrats ain't gonna be in office forever. Well, maybe they are if it's to the point where they can just take it now, right? Lock us down and take it. That's the name of the game. Lock us down and take it. Take the governorship, the damn presidentship, all the ships. Take it all. So look, China look like they're ready for war. I mean, I keep scrolling through my Twitter feed, looking at pictures, and they got all this Chinese military hardware all over the place, moving around in China, and damn ships firing shit in the sea and the Taiwan Strait and everything. They're not actually firing at Taiwan, but they're pissed off. I think it's funny, I really do. Yeah, the prices are. I'm glad you mentioned that. Them 48 packs of ramen noodles I buy, ramen noodles, whatever you call them, at Sam's Club, they were $8.99 or $8.98, and they went up to $13 and something, like a $5 increase. I had to damn double check the price and make sure it was the right spot and everything. Sure enough, they went up $5 for 48 of them. It was $8.98. Now it's 13 something. And at BJ's, it went up $2. It went from $8.98 to $10.98. So wow, that's a huge increase. You know, I was wondering how long it was going to be. I was like, I can't believe they're still selling these damn things for $9 for 48 soups. There won't be a new president. I doubt there will. Hell, they invade once Pelosi leaves. That's what I was saying, MKG. I said they're either going to invade once Pelosi leaves or do a cyber attack on America or some shit. I don't expect them not to do anything at all besides just fly planes around Taiwan and shit. I think they have to do more than that just to save face. Even if they just do a cyber attack on America, then that would at least, give them some kind of retaliation, Has to be something, or Xi Jinping's going to look like a pussy after all that hell he raised and all that Sandy was kicking up about how she better not go there. Yeah, you bet. The ball's in your court now there, Xi Jinping. Remember when ramen noodles were 10 cents? That's crazy. In New York, they're locking up the Spam. I saw that. They had the cans of Spam in like some grocery store in New York in one of them little theft devices, the theft-proof cases, a little clear case. Had cans of Spam and that shit. I was like, wow. Things done got real when they're locking up the Spam. What's happening, Mr. Streets? What's up, CB? Yeah, they're going to have to do something. It's just a waiting game right now. Yeah, pretty much. Spam in lock boxes. For real, I've seen videos of it. Some lady was at the store, went and grabbed the shit and put it on the camera so we couldn't say it was made up or whatever. Gold miners now have the highest. Uh-oh. The U.S. State Department warns of the possibility of terrorist organizations targeting U.S. interests around the world. I don't know what that's from China? Yep, pretty much, people. It's only a matter of time now. Only a matter of time. They got to do something. I'm trying went out at the grocery store to stock up, pick up a few extra items that are on sale. It is getting harder to do that. You hardly find anything on sale anymore. What's up, Eric? You ain't missed nothing, man. We're just flapping our jaws on here. Canned ham from dollar stores is much cheaper. Yeah, Cindy Coker, I picked up a couple of cans of them canned hams the other day at Walmart. There was like almost $4, so they haven't went up a whole lot because they was always around $3 something. You just boil it in water to get the salt out. Have tons of Spam. Your hubby loved it. Yeah, Spam. I eat Spam. I mean, I like Spam and rice, Spam and eggs, Spam and Spam. I just eat Spam. Like, not every day, but, I will eat the stuff. Sometimes I forget to get lunch meat for my lunch at work. I'll just cut up a can of Spam and, fry those up in the morning or whatever. Can't see a new president. Kamala may step in temporarily. Watch for emergency broadcast with Trump's return. Put some diced ham and cheese in twice baked potatoes. It's damn good. Where did all the canned ham safety boxes come from? Well, I mean, I'm sure they can just order them, Watchmen. They ain't specifically for spam. If you go in like there's a department store, whatever, called Ross. It's like, they sell name brand stuff for cheap. It may have like a small defect, like a miss stitch or whatever, but they have all kinds of shit in those little plastic boxes, especially the cologne and stuff. So I'm sure they just make them, okay. And it's not specific for each product. It's just just they say, okay, a can of spam can fit in this, so let's buy 1,000 of those, something to that effect. And there is the PayPal and the Cash App. Once again, if anybody wishes to donate. Been struggling the last few live streams, but everybody looked out for me last month, so I can't complain too much. Get canned meat from the dollar store. Yeah, I've compared the prices, and pretty much the cheapest prices I can find anywhere is when I go to like either Sam's Club or BJ and buy like 6 cans at a time. I'll just do it like that. Other than Lidl, whatever you call it, they have the cheapest corned beef out of everybody, even cheaper than Sam's Club and BJ's. Been getting a lot of jars of pickles as prep. I got one of them big jars. You can get a big ass jar of pickles like this. I'll show you the book for like $5 if you eat pickles, and they're probably good for damn halfway forever because they're already like in this big ass jar right here. It's for $5, all in big pickles. What's the date on this thing anyway? I don't really eat pickles like that. I do eat them, but I'm saying just something different. Hell, somebody might like them. I'll eat them. If I ain't got nothing else to eat, hell, this will make a good little snack. If you're eating spam and rice every day, where the hell's the date at? It's got to have a date on it. There it is. Now, this one's good till October of 2024. It's 80 ounces. I got it for $5. I mean, that's not a bad deal at all. There's probably at least fucking, excuse my language, 20 pickles in there. Pardon my French, people. What else we got going on here? Not a whole lot. Big Daddy's got to get some I got to get me some canned potatoes, people. Fried spam on top of rice, egg, and gravy on top of the spam. Hawaii food. Spam on spam. They have the lock boxes ready for the calamities. Yeah, exactly. I drink the juice. Love pickles. They're so easy to grow. Yeah, you can go right there to BJ's and pick you up one of them 80-ounce jars of pickle for right now. You can. Hell, in another 6 months, it's probably $20 for that jar. Nice large pickle jar to reuse. Exactly. And then after you finish it, you can either you can put anything in there. You can put you some rice in there or whatever, Where did I get the witch on the counter? I got this little witch at the Dollar Tree. She was $1 back when it was the real Dollar Tree. Before they changed it to $1.25. It might even still work. Hell. Do it again, Pelosi. Don't go getting shy on us now, Nancy. Yeah, I got this thing several years ago when I decorated the little background for the Halloween, for the live stream, and probably, 3 years ago maybe. Still works. Can of mixed peas and carrots also is a good idea. Check out Raw News First. Latest tweet might be kicking off. What'd they say, Christina Faith? Tell us shit. Don't keep us in suspense. I can picture CB standing at the door telling the military, no, we don't have any food in here smelling like pickles. Yeah, I know, right? I have a white t-shirt on with some pickle juice dripped down my shirt. Pickle juice is good to marinate chicken breast. Yeah, it is MK Jeep. That's what Toots does sometimes. That's one of the secret ingredients of the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwiches. They marinate their meat in pickle juice. Yep, that's Nancy. Sam, they're even bigger at Sam's Club? Really? More than 80 ounces for pickles? Hey, I'll have to go there and get me some of them. Looks like Chinese rocket fire, possibly. Not sure if it's a show for. Yeah, they probably just firing into the ocean. Let me check again, because hell, it could be going down. I'm on here talking about nothing's happening. I can check again. Check. That's what you got to do. Speaker Pelosi will meet chairman of Taiwan's biggest semiconductor manufacturer during her trip. U.S. hits Iran with new sanctions targeting oil sales to East Asia. Officials urge residents to avoid the section of the Huron River after chemical spill. Hexavalent chromium. Damn, that sounds horrible. I feel sorry for the people that live there. It's probably going to turn their kids into mutants. I'm not hearing anything about anything actually happening just yet. Damn, 2 children were robbed at gunpoint while running a lemonade stand. Ain't that some shit? Ah, bless America. Whoever did that, they just need to hang their ass or disembowel them or something. That's crazy. It looks like she has a mustache. They used to have 5-gallon buckets of pickles at Sam's. Goodness gracious. Chinese plan to launch rockets inside of the Taiwan airspace in the Strait. Said, look online. You might be able to find a 5-gallon bucket of pickles. Hell yeah. I can see that already. You know me, hell. They got 5-gallon buckets of pickles for like $10. I'm going to come home from work, and Toots is just going to be standing at the door with her hands on her hips looking at me. I'm like, what's wrong, Toots? She's like, why the hell is there a pallet of pickles in our driveway? Because, Toots, we need them for the apocalypse. Buy a whole pallet of pickles. Had a 5-pound jar of pickles and ate them. What's up, Mass River? Good to see you, Ferrotus. Happy Tuesday. We're hanging in there, little lady. Nancy Pelosi's still alive right now. Yep, she's still alive and kicking. So is Nancy supposed to have to leave before they start the China drill? No, they've already started the drills in China. Sounds dangerous to fly out there right now. Yeah, because it ain't just China out there now. Remember, we've got a whole. What do we have there? The USS Ronald Reagan Carrier Strike Group. And there's another one over there, right there in that area. The United States does. So, I mean, hell, even just a stray missile could go and hit one of our ships over there. It could have nothing to do with Pelosi. and that will be the end of it. So there's definitely had to be a butt quenching moment for some of them soldiers over there right now, because China's doing live fire drills right next to basically our warships that are over there. What's happening, Humpty? All right, so I got to get off here. If any major breaking news stories happens, I'll be sure to do an update. Bless America. I want to eat some potato cakes now. I'm going to post that PayPal link one more time before I get off here. I'm going to have to, hopefully Thursday when I do the live stream, then there's a PayPal and the Cash App if anybody wants to donate. Like I said, Thursday I should be back on the old channel and you don't have to hear them crickets and stuff noise in the background. I was hoping it would have been today, but apparently that's a no-go. So, yeah. But if any major breaking news stories happens and they blow Pelosi's ass out of the sky, I'll be sure to do an update. Everybody, again, pray for Molly D. And she's experiencing a tragic event in her life right now. So we all give you our prayers and love, Molly D. There's like 20 Rage X channels. What's the picture look like? Oh, wow. Sweaty, tired, but happy. Gardening doing well. Good. I'm glad you got the garden going, buddy, because you ain't going to be able to go to the store too much longer. Or if you do, it's going to be $100 for a loaf of bread. Much love, prayers, and blessings, Darlene. I need to find my damn ukulele. I feel like singing. All right. Have a great night, everybody. Pickles, Pelosi, politics, and prepping. That's going to be my new channel name, Cindy Coker. Yep. Love you too, Dewan. Have a good night, everybody. What am I doing? I don't even remember how to. I'm used to reaching up here and turning my phone off, but I ain't on the phone right now. So what the hell do I do now? Shit. End stream. That's what I do. All right. Take care, Humpty.